Mistress is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer here.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing.
But...
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't...
I mean...
But what? This far out from...
Huh?
Evid, don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you, but if you dally any...
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous...
Oh, really?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was with...
And as for this Outlander, you the honorary knight that saved otherwise, depending on...
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt...
We can't go turning a...
That doesn't sound...
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountain? If it's him you're after, many people have made their way up at...
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you...
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
What's wrong? Can't handle the cold?
Another test subject.
Freeze!
Have a little taste.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Jab, cross, try. I got careless.
Your life is mine. It's nothing.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Freeze!
Cool it!
Picked the wrong test subject. Picked the wrong test subject.
What's the hurry?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting. After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. What if I'm not a criminal in your example?
Cool it! I will end you.
Let me weave you a verse.
Don't waste my time.
Send this quickly! This was well done. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Use this first. Freeze! So quiet. You need a dodge this! This one's well done.
Submit!
Roasted fry.
No, my sword!
But unfortunately, cool it. Don't get frostbite. This is bad.
Rain outlines your fate.
Give up.
Dodge this. Let's end this quickly. Freeze. This isn't good.
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Rain outlines your fate.
Is that Albedo? Why would he?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere, the views and scenery.
But can't he see the... Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first.
The smoke will be frozen in time. Ha! Ha! Yeah. Ha! Cool it! Ha! Ah! Ah! Freeze! Ha! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular...
What's up with painting Hilichurls?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in...
You can find these Hilichurls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth... But take a look at this specimen. The build, the cut, and the cyclical light.
Hold your horses. Something tells me. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you even... what?
So Sister Rosaria brought you. But back to the point.
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt.
I see. Then, if I'm not mistaken, I've heard a bit of everything. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility. Excellent. If I could procure your assistance. Forgive me.
Whoa, whoa.
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. It's like you.
Well, if you're struggling to...
I beg to differ, but you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you...
shall we just get out of here?
It's possible. Time for a change of sur...
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this
has a question. After the seeds spread...
I don't know. Using alchemy to after awakening.
No! Paimon's got a brain! But what's the seed gonna become?
Well, if it turns...
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look at the subject of my first research, how you're able to freely... Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? Fascinating. And this floating
What a stupid question! And another thing, it's Paimon!
I was merely considering the possibility that you were... Oh. But that would mean that
Hey!
In that case, given that there's clear... Firstly, let me lure a few...
Huh?
Direct and clear up naturally if you're...
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare your...
Don't push your luck.
Your life is mine. Give up.
Gooba, get them!
Ring cutter!
What's the hurry?
Out of the frying pan! Gooba, get them! Nice and spicy!
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions. Excellent. Now that we know that
Internal flow?
it's very simple. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically with...
Sounds kind
Don't worry.
and...
If anything unexpected occurs, well, that's not just a warning. If an internal... Yes, it's a type of... I'll take you to my camp. All going to plan...
Paimon? Let's keep her up.
Blood.
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes. This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
What's the hurry?
This is my campsite. I've added the material. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Tamea's here is helping me with my research.
Hello!
Whoa!
I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Following this...
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life form. A cryoregis in that sense.
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. If it turned out that
It would. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your... You said you tried some already.
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. This potion channels but if the internal elemental flow is...
So you knew you'd be...
It was my own concoction, of course. Only not... But of course, you're my assistant. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is...
Aw, Paimon wanted some...
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the... The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and people are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, but a peculiar person. For example, a human can't understand. To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your... Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Having you down is...
Not bad. I think it's...
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract...
Is he trying to join the... What? Paimon!
Before we can proceed, if you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Here comes Albedo! Let's go see him!
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. Well, there may be... Take to that, but worlds may well... So, I think answering this question calls for the same methodology. No. You Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it. That was your...
What's with the
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. Anyway,
Cooking?
not only is this...
That does sound yummy, though. Oh, Good.
I'll leave you to it then, if there's anything...
Paimon, how are we gonna channel elemental power into the food?
That was
Maybe
fast.
try the willpower thing again. Where does he get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That was fast. An average outcome as far as the proliferation unless...
We just didn't know how to...
Not to worry. And here's your...
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Not that Paimon would...
Hey! But you do have to... And And you're right,
Yes. There are all manner of... I managed to retrieve...
Paimon's barely...
Don't worry, if you had, say, I must have dropped...
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah! This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy.
Goodness. You managed... I'm wondering...
Yep. Guess it...
Unfortunate, only a never...
You mean...
Don't be disheartened. I have to commit... Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your other world. In essence, looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there. So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain? I know of a location.
Still in one piece. Good thing the biome's so strong.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You want us to jump?
Not necessarily. Not if you know whichever method you choose. The experiment, I will factor the timing.
The opposite side of the lake.
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. Then if you would, please.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. I've never seen your reputation precede
But you followed...
me. If it turns out that the innumerable...
But how does this...
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. I may be about gold, the essence of the... I'm willing to pour all these things...
Oh, so that...
Precisely.
So after all...
Of course not. Now, follow me. imagine you must have encountered more than... I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test. I'd like you to explore... There are 2 puzzles. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. A tried and tested adventurer. So, let's see you in action. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Cool it!
Nice and spicy.
What's the hurry?
Out of the frying pan.
What's the hurry?
Out of the frying pan.
No, my soul!
Don't get frostbite.
You're toast!
It's nothing.
Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this! Catch the wind. Ha!
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey! Explaining things is Paimon's job!
Dinner's gonna burn.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Freeze!
Give up.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look. What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Tevat. There's still a lot to learn about. Let me make a copy first.
Another thing for the... Seems like if you want the...
I've truly gained a lot from all that. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing... Unless you can think of anything...
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You!
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a I'd sooner believe you were tricked.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the...
It doesn't matter what you think. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his...
No way! Paimon would have sensed it! And...
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense... In any case, I'm not about...
So... What are you gonna do?
I've investigated everything.
But we don't need...
But for insurance purposes... Now then. Which is what I was hoping.
Overtime.
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that, huh? Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo!
didn't know you were such a slacker.
You're back. Good timing. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you...
You couldn't tell that just by... We spent all day working our...
Please, I understand. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a I mentioned the natural laws of this world. The only other life form that... But... After imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something is not nurturing otherworldly life, also nurturing the world.
Paimon thought...
Life is a manifold tapestry. If a short life can be well lived. So, do you understand what I meant about us?
Don't be sad, Albedo. Paimon...
Thank you both. Even if your help inspired me to discover the means to make I mean, the time I've spent traveling in the future. If the need arises, can I solicit? Well, I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary but what was that sediment I saw? Those born of Earth are bound. If, one day, can I rely on you?